So when it comes to choosing a course item, and by that I mean the pages, assignments, quizzes, or discussion posts, external tools such as Google applications or an embedded tool, or just uploading a file, how do you decide which one to use for a particular assignment? So the Facebook group Canvas for Elementary, Carrie Gardner and Lindsay Hallett created this great flow chart, and so I think this could be very helpful in deciding which course item do I use. So just starting here at the top, and so will the students be interacting? Will they be submitting an assignment or submitting something to you? No, they're not. Well, then that's probably a content page. Okay, that's probably a content page. For example, they might just be reading something or watching a video. Yes, they will. Okay, well, will those students be submitting either a text response or a file that you do not want to be viewed by any other student? It's only that student can see their work. If the answer is no, then will that students be responding to either a prompt or reading each other's responses? In other words, if you are okay with or want them to see other people's work, and they'll be interacting with each other as well, then you probably want a discussion post. Okay, so if they're going to be able to see each other's work and they're going to be interacting with one another, then possibly a discussion post because it's going to have that reply settings. If not, if they can still see each other's work, possibly, or whatnot, you might want to consider using an external tool, a different website, something outside of Canvas. Coming back up here, though, if you want them to submit work that is not seen by anybody else but the teacher, okay, then you need to ask, really, is it a self-graded thing, where, for example, such as a quiz, okay, where they're going to be answering multiple choice, true, false. Maybe there's some short discussion or what's the word I'm looking for, long form text response. Then you're probably looking for a quiz. But if it's something where they're going to maybe submit an essay or upload a file or link to something that they've created from another website or link to a Google Doc, whatever, then you're probably looking at an assignment. So here we have the main tools, course items that you're going to use: page discussion, assignments, and quiz. Most often you're going to be living out of your assignments, but I encourage you to think about how you can use each one of these, both how it's been designed. So for example, a quiz in that typical traditional fashion of quizzes where you're giving the students questions and then they're answering it, and then it's either auto graded or you are going in and grading it yourself. But there are also other ways, is that you can do ungraded quizzes, and it's like a survey. You could use a simple quiz, even just a couple questions, as a quick check your understanding after a reading. Okay, so it's not necessarily a quiz. One of the difficulties about that is that it's always going to say the word quiz there. So just training the students and maybe putting some key terms in there: check your understanding, colon, then whatever you're doing, if you're going to use it in a way other than quiz. Same thing with discussion posts. There's a whole video out there with the Canvas tutorials that you can use discussion posts to create a group study guide because they're replying to each other. You can use these in a vast number of creative ways, and so really think about how you can do that.